Yo, 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 what's the dilly, yo? Happy Sunday. I'm gonna start calling this Misfits Day because this is when you're gonna get that action from your favorite duo when it comes to this entertainment and culture and sports thing. I am Mykell Mathieu, and as always, I am joined by my guy. What's up, Elam?
Yo, you know who it is. What's up? What's up? What's up, world? It's your guy Elam, and you are tuned into the tightest tag team tandem this side of the universe. Listen to me. It doesn't get any better than this. We got a lot on the plate for tonight. We got a little bit of clips. We got that JV team that plays baseball in Orange County. We got
Whoa, whoa,
Lakers.
whoa,
We got
whoa.
what did I say? Was I
We'll
wrong?
get to it. We'll
Oh,
get
okay.
to it.
Hey, we got a lot lined up for you. Hey, PG, what do we have first on the dish?
No, man, it's gonna be lit. They calling it a white boy summer, right? You got Cooper Flagg doing his thing down there in Vegas. Drake is over in the UK talking crazy. So it may truly be a white boy summer. And shout out to that new Angel who was just drafted number 2 overall. People don't trust in him, but I'ma believe in the Halos, baby. But let's get right to it. We gonna start off. We gotta talk LA. We are here, journalists in it. We were at crypto.com today, but we gonna start with somebody else who plays in the crypto. Uh, LeBron James. Last week, Elam, you said nobody wants LeBron James. Clearly, we were wrong. Um, a couple suitors, according to Rich Paul, has lined up and said, "Give me 23." The Clippers, Cavs, Warriors, Mavericks. They're ironing King James. What's your thoughts and who should be the favorite if a trade were to
Man,
happen?
listen to me, man. It's cap on this app. Listen, if LeBron James truly had a market, he would have already been going. Already. Because I know firsthand that the Lakers want him going. And two, LeBron don't want to be here anymore. He's pouting because everything is running through 77 now. Bro, you had 8 years, 8 years at the helm, 8 years of influence, and you only got one chip. Bro, it's time for you to go. And Kel, let the record state. I said Savannah don't want to leave. So if there's any team to trade him to, let it be the Clippers. Give us Zubac back. Give us, two firsts or a first and just some salary to match, and you can have them. That way, Savannah doesn't have to leave. The Clippers can have James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron James. I'm ready for him to go. I know that I speak for Laker fans, not Kobe fans, not Bron fans, Laker fans. Get this dude off my team.
Hey, Elam, I'm gonna hit you with something. Not so fast, man. All this is a ploy by Team LeBron. That's clutch to some. They're just trying to force the Lakers' hand and say, hey, you're gonna have a disgruntled LeBron James who may ask to get out of here if you don't make moves right now that can help him win a championship. Does he want to leave Los Angeles? No. Does he want to leave the Lakers? Hell no. He wants to stay in purple and gold. He wants to stay in Los Angeles. He's just like, what can I do to make them make some type of moves? And he's like,
Listen,
I got it.
Listen, let him go to the Bay. He can go dumb. He can go to the JV team across the city in Inglewood. He can go to Dallas. He can go sit in the same spot where John F. Kennedy got his convertible top. You feel me? Listen, I don't care where he goes. Get him off my team. And I'm gonna tell you, now that you said it, it doesn't make any sense for the Lakers to move him because that's $52 million coming off the books. And so if you just let him play out his disgruntled contract, he can just go wherever he wants to as a free agent. We get $52 million of cap space, coming back our way where we can go get
I don't know.
4 or 5 players.
I don't know if it works like that per se because of the luxury tax and different
Nah,
things.
second
I ain't
apron. We wouldn't even be close to the second apron. We wouldn't even be close. 52 million off the books?
I don't think it worked. I'm not sure. I have to look more into it, but I just know that LeBron wants to be in LA. He has a lot of business and work going on here. Um, the guy is like, I've been here so long. I still have my daughter who's going to school. Bronny is still on the team. I want to be here. This is the place I call home. I don't want to be anywhere else. I don't want to
He and
go.
Bronny.
He don't even want to go to Cleveland where he comes from, which I feel if I'm the Lakers and a trade is really available, I'm not trading you to a Western Conference team and maybe help somebody win a championship because LeBron decides to show up and play incredible. I'm sending you back to Cleveland
I don't care.
and
I
give me
don't
some
care.
pieces.
I don't care if we send Bronny and Bron to the Clippers and the Torrance tugboats. Get these two off my team. Go, go, Ru, MC, go.
Hey, I like covering LeBron, man. He always says what's up and hello. Savannah's very nice. Every time I
Savannah,
see her
Savannah,
there in the hallway,
Savannah is very, very welcoming. She always speaks.
yes.
Bron, he speaks. He'll give you a head nod. He goes and does his business. He's in and out of the locker room. You know,
Hmm.
I don't have any ill or any malice uh of
Okay,
him to
okay.
speak of. You see that? I don't
Yeah.
have any malice of him to speak of off the court. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no qualms with him whatsoever. My critique of LeBron Raymond James is in between the lines. And
Yeah.
everything that I'm saying is backed up by film and data. So if you disagree, then, go jump off the 405.
So just to push things forward with LeBron James, if you had to choose, I hope you saw that one, but if you had to choose a team that you would say this will be the favorite if it's like that word finally comes out, hey, LeBron is on the move, he's going to one of these four teams, who would it be for you?
It's twofold. It's twofold. He's either going home because you saw him in Ohio at a golf event wearing
Hmm.
welcome home cap, and everything LeBron does. It's not necessary. It's not even cryptic. Everybody like he's going to tell you what he's thinking, in a very passive
Yeah.
aggressive way. So I would say it's Cleveland, him going back home, or like I said, if Savannah's like, look, we're not moving, we're staying here, it's the Clippers. The
Okay.
Warriors, I think, is a pipe dream. Like I said, I would love for him to experience, the
A little
sideshow and all
this, a
that
little
type. Yeah,
thizzle. Yeah.
that I think that would be great for Steph and you
Hey,
know
I think
the core
producer Ben
roster
will
and
love
Draymond.
that.
You said
Producer
what?
Ben will probably, not so fast. Producer Ben says we don't want him in the Bay. Don't worry. Now he can't handle the Bay. Like the Bay would be too much for him. But I think that it will be on some. And this is the day. This is the crazy part because we're all coming in thinking, all right, mate, this should be LeBron James last year. You done played 50 years. You're the scoring title guy. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not
You're
scoring
some.
title. Not scoring title.
No, not
He's the
scoring title, but
all-time leading
he's
scorer.
an all-time leading
Yeah.
scorer, of course. And then a lot of people they got him as their GOAT. He's in that discussion as a player.
Yeah,
That's where you want to
everybody
be.
everybody under the age of 30 has him as the GOAT, but that
Nah,
that
because
generation,
Nick Wright has him
he's
as
on the
it, and
clutch payroll, man. He's
he's
on the
all right.
clutch
Oh,
payroll.
okay. But I just feel that you have achieved everything. Play 1 year and get it done. And that's why if him and his team realize that's going to be the move, I think that he wouldn't mind playing one last year in Cleveland if something had to happen because he's looking at it. Hey, the Eastern Conference doesn't look too great with all of the injuries to the Celtics,
When has the
to
Eastern
the
Conference ever
Pacers.
looked great?
There was a small point there where you're kind of like it was at least three or four teams that you really thought were true contenders in the East. But next year, I have no idea who's going to win the East. Hell, the Brooklyn Nets have a chance to possibly win the East if things go right. Now I'm joking, not the Brooklyn Nets, but maybe a team like Orlando, like I said earlier, or whomever. So imagine going to the East, going to Cleveland, and you have Donovan Mitchell, you have, some leftover who else? Evan Mobley there. You have a chance to go to the finals and maybe win and leave. That will be the greatest ending for somebody's career. Other than Kobe scoring 60, if LeBron goes back to Cleveland, bring them another championship, That would be the perfect
Hold on, hold on,
story
hold on. It's too much
ending.
dip on your chip. It's too much dip on your chip. LeBron is not winning number five. That's not happening at all. All right. There's too
He
much
has
dip
a
on your
chance
chip.
in the East. He has a chance in the East.
He
I'm
has a
telling you.
chance to get back to the finals. I keep telling you, as soon as he retires, the NBA is going to come out with the new award for the best player on the losing team. It's going to be the LeBron James consolation award. I can't even call it MVP, but it'll go to the best player on the losing team.
Yeah, but it's just going to be interesting because it's crazy when you hear someone's name like a LeBron James possibly being traded. Jordan was never traded. Magic was never traded. Kobe
Yeah,
was
but
never
you're talking
traded.
you're talking about goats. You're talking about the goat conversation. Like no one the reason why his name is being brought up in trade conversations is because he hasn't had any loyalty. If there was if LeBron showed a modicum of loyalty to any franchise, whether it been Cleveland, whether it had been
Yeah.
Miami, whether it would have been here in Los Angeles, no one would be talking about it. But every place he is going, he has demanded and dictated what the
hmm
construction of the roster. People who get traded, people who are brought in, coaches, so
Eric,
on and
Eric,
so
Eric,
forth.
Eric, 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 I gotta stop you. I have to stop you. I'm sorry. Um, Ben. The disrespect of the Mamba scoring 60 to leave the league. We do not allow that here. I don't know what goes on in the Bay Area,
Oh,
but in Los Angeles,
he's
we
one
do
of
not
those guys.
allow
He's one of
people to
he's one of
disrespect.
those guys.
To be
Let
able
me
to
get
shoot
my
50
let me get
times,
death let me get my death notebook and write Ben's name in it. You
yeah,
know what I'm
write his
saying?
name in there. Yeah. Hey, you
What are you
go out and
talking
try to
about?
shoot 50 shots and see how many you make and how
You
you
make.
feel. Man, that is tough. He
I
did his
guarantee you,
thing
I guarantee you, Ben can shoot 50 times in a game,
and will make two.
if that, if that.
and, and one of them will be a shot that bounces off a guy's head and go into the basket or on a bad pass from Ben. But yeah, just back to Mamba, not Mamba, but back to LeBron to wrap this up. I just think that LeBron and his team, whoever's in that circle, need to tell him prolonging it. Like the
Just
Lakers don't
retire.
want to.
Just
Yeah, it's like
retire, man.
there's nothing more to prove. Eventually you gotta let it go. Tom Brady did it. You can do it too. Because what you gonna do? Who wants to pay you 50 plus
Hey,
million
didn't
next
didn't
year?
Pharrell have a song called "You Could Do It Too"? You could
Yeah,
do
you
it too.
can do it.
You're in love.
You can do
Oh
it
man,
too.
that's crazy.
And,
Hmm.
and we're gonna talk more about Braun because there's a guy who has some things that he has to say about LeBron. But we'll do that later. But earlier today, we were at crypto.com arena and we were able to watch the Sparks actually win. Like the Sparks picked up their second home victory of the season, making it 7 victories on the season so far. They sit at 7-14. Um, they have one more game before the All Star break when they play against the Washington Mystics. What was your thoughts on that performance? Because I really like what I saw from the team. It gives me hope for the Los Angeles Sparks, and it's a team that we cover. And we're able to get a lot of
Man,
inside
listen,
scoop. What was your
we
thoughts?
we were already on Fig. Now, granted, a different part of Fig, but I was ready to get on out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the Sparks win, it make me want to do something strange for some change because you don't get
Okay,
them too often. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, nah, embrace
It
it,
was it
love it.
was it was great. It's a great atmosphere. Shout out to DJ Mosky. You know what I'm saying? He puts on a great show every game. You know what I'm saying? I can't say
Yeah,
win or lose because it's more lose than win. But shout out to DJ Mosky. He has the
yep,
crowd rocking from start to finish. I thought naively that the Sparks were going to lose to the worst team in the league, and they surprised me. They surprised me. Rakia Jackson, who I said I thought would be the player of the game, she had 19, 6, and 4. Azrae
yep.
Stevens had 21. Kelsey Plum had 23. Derek Hamby, I want to say she also had 19 points. Listen, when you get four players dang near
And
scoring 20 points, you
you
should
better
win that
win.
game. You should win.
Yeah,
You should win that game. But the key to that victory, offensive rebounds. The Sparks were
Okay.
crashing the offensive glass. And because of that, they were able to get, I want to say, seven more shots, one by four. They needed all seven of those shots. Um, Shout out to De'Erica Hamby, who I think had the play of the game with like 7 seconds left. Uh
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum loses the ball. Uh the Sun are getting ready to score a layup.
To
De'Erica
make it
hustles. You know what I'm
92-90.
saying?
Yeah.
De'Erica hustles and blocks it. And I was just like, oh, that's the play of the game right there. So shout out to the Sparks, man. Victories in the WNBA in Los Angeles don't come far too often, but I am going to relish this one.
Yeah, and as you can see there, Sparks pick up the dub. And you highlighted the big dogs. They did their part. Rakia came out early, hooping 17 points in the first half, doing her thing. Azure, 21 and 11, being very consistent. And she talked to us after the game about that. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe to the Misfits so you can check out these videos from the presser. But she did her part. Of course, KP, I got to give her love starting off first because she was the closer today. Like, she's been put in a new role. We don't need you to be an initiator. We don't need you to control the pace. We got somebody for that. You go out there, get buckets when it's time for it. And she did that tonight. As you can see below, tap. Make sure y'all show love to all of our
Tap,
platforms.
tap.
But KP did her thing. But I want to show love to two players that I guess you'll consider the role players. Starting off with Julie Alleman, like she has set the table and got things in order for the Los Angeles Sparks. Um, Playing that point guard position, it allows KP to be more comfortable to play in space, like she told us that. Like she told me that she likes to play in space. So with Julie playing point guard and setting people up, today's game, I saw the best ball movement and player movement from the Spark I've seen the entire season. And a lot of that is because Julie Alamont puts people in their place and they had that ball moving. It wasn't getting stuck like it usually does with KP, but now she's in a spot where she can catch and in a position to score, and she took advantage today. And then the second one, I'm going to give a shout out to possibly my favorite Los Angeles Spark, Ray Burrell, a ray
Burrell.
of
Okay.
sunshine for the Sparks.
Ray
7 points
Tremor.
off the bench. I know it may not seem like a lot, but just her energy, the way
Yeah.
she runs the floor,
Way she
tip
plays
balls.
defense.
Yeah,
She cuts back
defensively,
door. Yeah.
oh man, her activity just unleashes another thing for the Sparks, and I think her activity, her joyous play, how she is off the court, like on when she's on the bench, it makes the other players say, "Hey, I need to match that energy
You
because
know
that's
what? I
different."
think
And you
Ray.
saw it
I,
today.
I, I honestly, no cap. I honestly think Ray will drop buckets on your head in the game to five. I think I might have to go with Ray Burrell, bro.
Straight one, like, oh no, 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 no.
Yeah,
Shout
three
out to Ray
dribbles,
Burrell,
three
but
dribbles.
no,
I think I might
I
have to
think
go
I
with Ray
can.
Burrell.
It's gonna be some tough work. She play every day, but if you give me about 3 weeks to really get at it, oh,
Here
I'll be
come,
ready to
here
go.
come. I mean, if I was 6'6" and didn't go to
No,
the
I don't even
army,
need that. I don't
bro,
even need
listen,
that.
I'm
I
talking
just need a
about
little support.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
oh, no, I
you
think I'm
and
still
Ray,
good.
Ray is
I've been
beating you,
running.
bro.
I've been putting my miles in. I'm ready to go. She gonna try to just outwork me what she does in the games, but I think I'll be ready for that. But I want to show them love because they picked up the win. They did their part, and they need every win. Like Coach didn't want to say it when I said it before the game. I said, Coach Glenn, is this a must
Is it a
win?
must
I don't
win?
want. It is a must win, bro. Like if you're trying to make the playoffs,
And they played like it. And they played like
yeah.
it. They played
Hmm.
scrappy. What I loved about how they played was that they didn't falter. In the third quarter specifically, that's
Yeah.
usually the quarter where things go
Get
awry,
out of
the
hand.
the
Yep.
wheels, come off the car. Like it got a little interesting and they knuckled up and what I loved, bro, was Ray Burrell talking that talk, bro. She was
Oh
like
yeah.
I forget who it was, number 14. Um they were drawing back and forth every time somebody made a shot. Like Ray
Hmm.
Burrell was letting her hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I absolutely loved it. Like she got a tech. Like I'm like that's what the Sparks need, man. They need some. some women who are not afraid of going there. And I know Rakia, she about that life. A lot of people think she a little Barbie doll. Rakia throw them hands
Oh,
with
yeah,
anybody.
and they need her to, be consistent. They need to put her in spots to be successful. She's best in that mid post area where she can be able to get downhill,
Oh,
and
look
that's why
at
I
you. I'm
think.
rubbing off on you. I'm rubbing
No,
off on you.
I just think that that's what
Pause,
Julie
pause,
Alderman.
pause.
I want to give
Uh-huh.
the yeah, please pause. I want to give the credit to Julie because I think she just puts everybody in their place. I know you might call me crazy, and a lot of people might say it out there too, but she does Rajon Rondo types things by
Ooh,
just being an
ooh.
initiator, by creating
Julie
open
Alman?
spaces. Yeah,
Come on, my guy.
just I didn't say she is Rajon Rondo. I said she does some things like he did for that Celtics team, where it's just, hey, Paul Pierce, don't worry about setting anybody up. That's my job.
You
Y'all get to
you
y'all
you're
spots,
comparing
move the ball.
you're saying she does Rajon Rondo things because she can dribble a basketball?
No, because she can
That's that's
initiate.
that's
She can run a
that's about
team.
the only thing. That's about the only thing that she can do, like Rajon Rondo,
Hey, you're talking
dribble
about
a
a
basketball.
champion. She just won the Euro League, her and Julie Van Loo.
Come on,
She's
bro.
like,
Are
I'm
are
ready
we
to
talking
go.
about we're talking about stuff that happened overseas?
Yeah, that's a part of it too. She like,
Come
hey,
on, my guy.
hey, we should say it's a white girl summer too
Mykell,
because Julie
Mykell,
Alderman,
this is
Julie Van
why
Loo is hooping.
the chat and social media roast you in the comment section because you say the
Oh
most
no, they love me.
absurd things, bro. Bro,
They
what are
roast me
we
in the
talking
comment
about?
section, but they DM me love, and that's what's very
Nobody
important to
DMs
me.
you love, bro. Everybody talking about hate, hate, hate.
All right, but
But talking about wins, right?
yeah.
There's another team that plays here in the city that got a win today. But they won up north. Actually, they won twice out of three times. I
Okay.
wonder who it could be. And granted, this team was on a 7-game skid, and everybody was sitting up here texting me, calling me, talking about how the Dodgers, were trash and they were coming back to earth and they were overpaid. Listen, all we needed to do was to face the San Francisco midgets and get course corrected.
Ooh, it's getting disrespectful here, but I know what you're talking about. Those
Or
Dodgers.
excuse me, San Francisco little people. Excuse me,
Little people,
sorry.
yeah, little
Yeah.
people. They gonna. Hey, send him that Drake's team. Send him that lawsuit. I don't need to deal with that. But yeah, the Dodgers, and that's all I'm telling people. Like, don't panic. Slow it down. It's a long baseball season. You're gonna go through rough patches, and they're gonna be all right. When you have that type of lead in first place in your division, hell, you want to make it more interesting. You might want to give up a couple L's just to make it more fun, so people can talk about it. But they riding the ship. They're close to the All Star break. They're ready to go. And
We just
I
went on a break early. That was it. Look, bro,
yeah,
the reason why I wasn't panicking was because here comes Ben with Dodgers
been
win
funny.
2 of the last 9, still overpaid. Listen, we won two against you, so it doesn't matter. Um, the if you look at the injury list, you know what I'm saying? Like half the
Hmm.
team is on the injury list. Our starting
Yeah,
pitchers, our third baseman, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many people on the injury report and we're still in first place. That's crazy to me. I don't know about, well, you're an Angels fan, so of course you're not going to see it the same way. The
I miss first
Dodgers,
place,
the
man.
Dodgers have not. I know you missed first place. You're not going to see it anytime soon. The Dodgers have been playing mediocre ball the first half of the season, and they're in first place. I keep
Yeah,
saying this. When we get healthy, when we got Shohei back, Dustin May got to figure some stuff out. Tyler Glasnow's coming back. Blake Snell's coming back. Let us get healthy. Roki Sasaki. Listen, this team is getting ready to go on a tear, and I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. I'm You and I are going to be right back at Dodger Stadium, the same place we were at last year, celebrating another back to back.
Yeah, I'm just nervous about one thing with the Dodgers, and that's one of our bros, Mookie Betts. He has struggled this year. Um, Today he was 0 for 4 in this game. He just doesn't look the same. I don't know if that illness
Yeah, I
has
think that illness
affected
zapped
his
him. Yeah,
it's his off season that he couldn't really get where he needed to be, but he doesn't look the same. And we know how the playoffs work. Sometimes Otani might, Freddie Freeman might not have as great of a series that you need. You need Mookie to possibly be that guy to step up. And if he doesn't get back to his powers, that could spell trouble for the Los Angeles Dodgers. But
man.
for that little
Listen,
skid, I was just like, it's early in the season. I'm not worrying about it.
Mookie needs some time off, so this All-Star break is going to do wonders for him. I'm telling
Yep.
you right now, come August, into August, September, Mookie Betts is going to be playing like Mookie Betts, and nobody's one through eight, 1 through 9. Like maybe you can get around Michael Conforto, but listen, nobody is going to want to see the Dodgers, man.
Yeah, no, Dodgers are going to be tough. But yeah, he's hitting 244. Ben, stop the disrespect when it comes to my Halos. But yeah, it's just been tough for him. But the Dodgers are still winning. They're still in first place. They are still finding ways to get it together. A great way to end the skid: just win two straight against your division rival and smack
Yeah.
them up. And that's
Yeah,
exactly
just
what
smack a
they
JV
did.
team. That's all you got to do. Just smack a JV team. Speaking of Angels, what did they do today that had you all frustrated?
I was frustrated, but the more I researched it, I started to feel good. A UC Santa Barbara guy, Tyler, I'm gonna call him first round T. He was drafted second overall, the right-handed pitcher. He's a California guy, and I know, a lot of people are like, "What? You gonna take a picture? Take the kid from LSU." But the Angels are in California. They can get to Santa Barbara. It's something that they
What does that
saw
have to do with the
that
price
they
of
were
tea in
like,
England, bro?
hey, let me finish. And they saw something not only in the prospect, they saw a prospect that, hey, this guy is closer to playing in the major leagues, possibly over these other guys who it might take a couple years. Where the Angels are like, hell, we trying to get guys that can come up right away. And that's why they made this pick with this kid from UC Santa Barbara. And I
Wait,
believe that
help
he
me
is going to
understand.
help the Angels win, baby.
Help me understand. You're saying
Okay.
this kid from UC Santa Barbara is more equipped and prepared to play in the major leagues right now, right?
Hmm.
But the kid from LSU is better than him?
That's what some people are saying. But hey, a lot of people thought that Jamarcus Russell was going to be a great quarterback for the Raiders, and look how he turned out. So you can't always believe the hype. You have to trust in your scouting department, trust in the people you put in charge to make these
So
types
who
of
who who
picks,
was the
and they believe it.
who was the last All-Star that the Angels scouting department identified and drafted?
Uh, a guy that helped you guys win a World
No,
Series,
no, I said
Shohei
scouted and
Ohtani.
drafted.
Oh,
Drafted.
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 You got a guy like, of course, the great 27, Mike Trout
Who,
is
the
one of the
janitor?
guys.
The janitor?
Joe
The guy that
Joe
gets
Adele
swept
has
out?
been balling.
Is he an
Chris,
all-star?
nah, but he's gonna be one
Okay.
in the
So
next year.
so the answer is the janitor, Mike Trout, the guy that got swept out of the MLB playoffs, the one time he made it. Come on, man.
Okay,
The mere
he
fact
is
that you
one
and
of the
Ben, the
goats.
mere fact that you and Ben believe in the Angels is mind blowing to me. The Angels stink, bro, and they are always going to stink until Artie
All
Moreno
right. Look.
sells
It's
the
it's
freaking
getting
team.
crazy.
Uh-oh.
It's
We
getting
got an
crazy. I
interference
don't
in the
believe in the
match.
Angels. I don't believe in the
Ooh, I
Angels.
got him. I got
I
him.
don't
Look
believe them
at
like
him.
that. They're fun to watch. All right. MLB's greatest rivalry is Angel versus .500. They'll never get above it. They're just stuck there.
Oh,
Hey, hey, hey,
speaking of which,
hey, hey,
what's their
take
record
it
right now?
easy.
What's
Take
their
it
record right
easy.
I
now?
have no idea. Let's see.
They
Angels
are
record
47 and 49, I believe.
point
So
four
Cool.
nine.
they're not bad.
So
They're not
we
bad.
made a bet. We made a bet. We made a bet. You had till the
What's the
All
bet?
Star break. You had till the All Star break for the Angels to reach 500. or you had
Mhm.
to go baby face. So you got to cut that off all next week, bro. Cut it all off.
Next
All of
week
it. All
on the cruise,
all off. All off.
I'm
Next
I'm
show
gonna have to talk to my
on
agent.
Tuesday when we go back to Staples Center. I don't want to see no hair on your face, bro. Only thing you can have is eyebrows.
That
That's it.
maybe just eyebrows. That's crazy. Maybe the next episode. Maybe I'll come through for the next episode.
All
But
right, but super quick. So this, I'm going to compare this Tyler kid, who the Angels drafted, to Cade, who was the
okay.
LSU guy. Y'all ready for this?
Yes, let's hear
Remember,
it.
5-4, .349 ERA, and he has 14 starts across 2 years. In the Mountain West, or the Big West, whatever they are now. Okay, conference. It's not great. It's not good. Right?
Yeah.
Respectable, but it's not top tier. The SEC this year, other kid comes from Cade, and LSU. SEC set the record this year for the most amount of teams in a conference to ever make the College World Series. In the SEC, he goes 12-1, 3.18 ERA with 180 strikeouts. It's
No,
night
yeah,
and
he's a
day.
baller.
It's night and
He's a
day.
baller,
He is the
but
most
he
MLB
doesn't.
ready pitcher in this draft, and it's not even close.
But
How do we kick
hey,
him out?
you
How do
got
we
to
kick
you
him
got to
out?
you got to give a shout out to the Angels and the Angels fans. They're hoping, they're wishing.
Hey,
Angels in the outfield.
they've been in the outfield this season, and the Angels kind of turned it around with some of their young players. I'm just going to trust the process, and we're going to see it through with Tyler Bimner, and he is going to help the Angels win one day. Just book it, write it down. Remember the time, 10:07, July 13th. I stated this, and it's going to be a fact. But that wasn't the only player drafted.
You
The
willing to
Dodgers
put an
had a pick,
eyebrow on it?
an eyebrow long that he's going to
Yeah.
win a game. Yeah, he's going to win a game.
No,
That's
I'm not
easy.
talking about a game. That I'm talking about, in terms of careers. The kid
That
from
he
LSU, the kid from LSU will have a better career.
I got to see where the kid from LSU ended up, because it's about situation as well. What team, what staff he's going to be with, that's going to dictate it. But I just see the Angels as a growing team, and I believe they want to get players that they believe can come up sooner than later. And I believe that they're like, hey, Tyler Bremner is the guy that can do it. So let's see exactly
Hey,
how
if you
it
like
can
it, I
happen.
love it. If you like
And
it, I love it.
and Cade went to the Mariners, and that's a divisional
Oh,
rival. So we're gonna see what happened. But
yeah.
I'm
We'll
gonna go. I'm
we'll
gonna go
we'll
with the
get to see
Halos.
firsthand. Well,
Yeah,
firsthand. I'm
I'm
going
gonna
with the
go with
kid
the
from
Halos.
LSU.
Okay, but the Dodgers, they were able to draft 40th. They chose a left-handed pitcher.
40th and
Uh,
41st.
yeah, and 41st, but the 40th they took Zachary Root. The Dodgers. You
Pitcher,
just kind of
righty.
Yes, you just sit and wait. He's a lefty, but you just sit and wait for them. They know how to do it. They know how to scout. So let's see what these players turn out to be. That's the greatest thing about the drafts, right? These guys' lives change forever, but they truly get an opportunity to make their dreams come true. Baseball may be one of the toughest leagues because you can get drafted in the top 100 and never make it to the majors.
Never make
So
it to the majors.
we just gotta sit and wait for these players. But their dreams came true. Let's see what's going to happen there. Elam, I think that's it when it comes to LA.
LA?
There's the name of
Yeah.
the player that was drafted 41st, Charles Davilon.
Darwin. Yeah.
But yeah, shout out
He's an
to
outfielder.
yeah. So shout out to the Dodgers Angels building towards their future. But that's it, taking you around the city of what's popping, what's going on in the sports world here in Los Angeles, California.
The
Now
greatest
we got to
city.
take you, greatest city in the world. I'm from the city on the West Coast, best city in the whole wide world. It's like Lupe
Shout out to
said, but
Lupe. Yeah.
it's
Shout
more
out to Lupe.
LA. But we're gonna take you gonna keep it on the West Coast, West Side to be exact, and we're gonna take you to Las Vegas because Brown was in Vegas. Brown was in Vegas to watch Nas do his thing. He was there, but he was also in Vegas to check out some summer league basketball where Cooper Flagg. He started off. It was the biggest selling game in summer league history versus the Lakers and Bronny James, and it was kind of a dud. But he bounced back with a 31-point game, showing you why this is all I need to do. I just need to
Listen,
play these 2 games. Y'all know what I do. I'm out of here. What's your
listen.
thoughts on what we saw from Cooper Flag? E.
Hey man, the boy bounced back like round ball. I hate to make these comparisons because it's only one. This kid, bro, he's different. You can tell he's I don't want to say it, man, because y'all gonna blow me up, bro. He kind of
Let me
reminds
hear.
me, he kind of reminds me of a more athletic Larry Bird, bro.
Oh my God. Now
Hey,
see, you are the problem, Elam.
hey,
Guys like you who
I'm
watch
trying to
players
tell
play in a
you.
summer league
Listen,
game.
listen,
No way.
listen, listen. It's
No
not just
way.
I'm not even basing it off of summer league, bro. I'm basing it off of the USA camp. Cooper was giving those dudes the blues. What do you,
You
what?
talking about practice? Come
Hey,
on, man.
man.
Hey, I didn't teach you by now. Cooper
I'm
Flag
just
looked
saying,
great.
Michael Jordan in
Hey,
1984, Michael Jordan in 1984 en route to a gold medal beat Magic Johnson and you know what I'm saying, Larry Bird with Patrick
yeah.
Ewing, you know what I'm saying,
But
and Danny Manning.
he won and won a gold medal. He won a national championship in college
Hey,
and dominated in college.
I'm just
I can't
saying,
you just said
Cooper, Cooper. Now
you
look,
hey, listen,
Cooper had a very low moment. The last time we saw him play any type of meaningful basketball, he missed the game-winning shot. I think there's something to be, gleaned from that. I think there's something to take from that. But I'm telling you, this kid is special. This dude
blasphemous.
is different. He's different. Now,
Eric,
I'm not gonna
you
lie. I'm not gonna
you
lie.
just yeah,
Caitlin Clark is playing. You know what I'm saying? She's influencing how I'm looking at this guy. You know what I'm saying? If you picking up what I'm putting down, but I think Cooper Flag is gonna have look. All he has to do is average 15 points, man. He averages 15 points. He's gonna win Rookie
that
of the Year. Cause
that ain't Larry
because
Bird.
I'm not. Listen, by
You
by
said
the time by the time it's all said and done, I don't know what Larry averaged his first year. I know he won Rookie of
he
the Year. I don't know what
he
he
went
averaged his first
crazy.
year. But I'm
He
telling
went
you,
crazy.
Cooper is gonna be different. I'm trying to tell you.
I just want you to know that you mentioned Larry Bird and Michael
It
Jordan when
was it
talking
was him.
about
It was him. It
Cooper
was him with Pistol
Flag.
Pete, bro. And he's not Pistol Pete.
He ain't Pistol Pete. Who he might be is very Sean Marion like when you watch him
No,
play.
no,
I
he's not
just
the
don't think
Matrix.
by watching him play, I don't think that like I'm gonna have to see more from him. But if we're gonna overreact like my guy Eric did, comparing him to
I'm
Larry
gonna walk it
Bird,
back. I'm gonna
I'm
walk it
gonna
back.
say that you know what he reminds me of?
Craig
He
Elo.
reminds me yeah, Craig Elo, that's a good one. I was gonna say Junkyard Dog. Oh no,
Mm.
not Junkyard Dog, Big Dog from
Glenn
Milwaukee,
Robb.
Glenn Robinson. Yeah, I think that he can give you more of that type of thing, which I don't think he's ever going to be a top 5 guy in the league, but I think that he is going to be a great number 2 for some star player that Dallas can put next to him. But this year, he's in a perfect situation. I feel that he doesn't have to be the guy with AD there, with D'Lo. Once Kyrie returned, you got Clay. They just have an all around really solid team. But this performance, he didn't need it, or not like it's good. He was able to go score 31 points. He looked good to
Speaking
do
of
that in front
Clay,
of the Vegas crowd. But yeah, Clay is a winner. Shout out
hey,
to my boy
Clay,
Clay. He is
Clay
a winner.
Thompson. I was
Yeah.
not familiar with your game,
With your
sir.
game, salute to you. First overall pick, like Dallas, their whole organization is winning. You got Cooper Flag, Clay and Meg the Stallion. It is some big time things going over there. They say everything is bigger and better in Texas, and I guess they're right. But
Yes,
I
sir.
love what I was able to see. You just wanted to see Cooper show up, redeem himself. And what helped me with my outlook on what he did at the Summer League was that first game, he didn't have a bunch of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? So it
Right.
showed he was able to protect the ball and be under control. He was just missing shots.
Missing
And that's a
shots.
part of
And that was
playing
first game jitters,
basketball.
bro. I
Yeah.
remember my
First
first
game
game.
jitters.
I remember my first game playing varsity, bro. I freaking stuck it up, but I came back, the next game and was doing me.
Hey, so Larry Bird's rookie year, he averaged 21 points, 4 assists, 10 rebounds, and nearly 2 steals. Cooper
I,
Flag is no
that's why I said.
Larry
That's why
legend.
I said I walked it back. That's why I said Craig Elo,
And
bro.
then, hey, I ain't gonna let you get away with this. You gonna say, I think that he learned something from missing that shot and not win.
Yeah,
The same guy that as saying LeBron is the second place guy. Like, we don't say you learned nothing from losing. You just lost, and
Kobe
that's what he
learned.
did.
Kobe learned a turn. Mike learned a turn. Learned a ton. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
yeah,
there's
but
definitely things to learn in a loss. It's whether or
that
not you apply it.
he in
Now,
the league now. Let's see what happens. But yeah, he was able to play some solid basketball, and he's somebody that's going to be talked up and down every app for the rest of his career, pretty much, because Cooper Flagg is maybe the leader of White Boy Summer. So shout out to him and shout out to all the hoopers there. We were at Summer League last year, covering it, where Bronny just got it started, but Bronny's back this year, 14 points today, doing his thing. It's just a cool environment, especially if you work in the media. For fans to walk in, I can get in there free, but it don't tell you what these guys are going to become, because we done seen guys light it up and become terrible pros, and we done seen guys play underachieve and go crazy as NBA players. But it's just good to give them that first experience with their team gear on and with the NBA, and to get it out the way. And that's exactly what Dallas did. They said, go play game one. You are all right. Game two, you went crazy. That's it for you. Let's come back to Dallas. Let's work on some stuff. So shout out Cooper Flag doing his thing. Shout out to the NBA Summer League. You know what I miss? I miss it
what?
being here in Long Beach, man. I miss it being here in Long Beach at the
Hmm.
Pyramid. I was able to go as a kid, watch young Kobe and guys like that. But it's just crazy the fact that it's not there. But it is what it is. Vegas does its thing. To move forward with everything, should we talk Angel Reese? Should we
No,
Angel
no, no,
Reese
no.
it?
We on the NBA, man. I got a quick question
Okay,
for you. You know,
got you.
we know NBA expansion is in the
Yeah.
works. You know, it's in the
Yep.
works. So if there were two teams outside of Vegas and Seattle, because those are the first two slated to get, a team, which two locations would you pick to expand to?
Man, if I had to pick two locations, um, one of them I would choose would be Kansas City. I think that the Kansas City
Get out of my head,
market.
bro.
No, I'm just saying they already have the greatest football team in the world
No, they
with the
don't.
Kansas
No,
City
they don't.
Chiefs. You have, they have baseball there with the Kansas City Royals. You have the women's soccer team there. Like, I believe, like, taking it back to Kansas City. Remember, there was basketball once before there, with the Kansas City Kings. Was it the Kings that were there? I think it
Think
was the
so?
Kings. Yeah, I think the Kings are there. Ben, you're a disrespectful producer, man. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't disrespect Kansas City, but I think they will be a great city. And if I had to pick another city outside of Seattle and Vegas, what if I were to go a little local? I don't know if they would do it, but with the Clippers already there in Inglewood, like, I would love to see um, San Diego get a squad. Like, San Diego needs something big time. They don't have football anymore. I know they have the San Diego Clippers for the G League team, but say hell, forget that. Let's give them a pro team, a beautiful place for the athletes to come and live. You got baseball there already. You got college football with San Diego State. The University of San Diego is there. Like, it will be dope to see San Diego get it. I don't think they will, but those will be the two cities that I will be like, that will be really dope. Kansas City and San Diego.
You know what San Diego means, right?
Nah, tell me, teach me, sir.
It means a whale's vagina.
Shout out my guy, Ron
Shout
Burgundy,
out Ron
baby.
Burgundy. Hey, so you took one of mine. I was thinking Kansas City. So since you took
Okay.
that, I might have to, hit him with a little razzle dazzle. How about Honolulu, Hawaii?
Ooh, that's different. I haven't heard
That's,
that one.
you know,
Tell me more. Tell me more.
because now you got Hawaii as the gateway to Asia, you know what I'm saying? The mainland. I think that's a destination spot. A lot of people will want to go live in Hawaii, or at least, play in Hawaii. The taxes, I think, are a little bit high, but it's not as expensive as it is in California. Don't quote me on that.
Hmm.
But listen, every time I'm going to Hawaii, man, scenery is immaculate. The talent that you see walking the beaches is immaculate. Um, Great shopping. Uh, Homes out there, phenomenal. I think it would be a huge draw. But if I had to do something like stateside, I'll probably say St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah, get your chicken head on. Get your
and
chicken head
Chingy
on.
and
Chink,
the
Nelly,
the St.
lunatics.
Lunatics. But I think I'm not gonna go with St. Louis. I'm gonna actually go to Vancouver, bro.
Yeah, hey,
Canada,
that's a nice one.
Canada needs a second team. So if I can get, two teams back in Canada, one on, each side of the country, I'll do that. So
Well, hey,
let me go Hawaii and Vancouver. That's those are the two
okay.
I'm rolling with.
Hey, then another city I can throw out there. You got, United States of America. You got Canada, got a squad. Mexico City.
Mexico
You know
City.
what I'm saying?
You
Man, they
can't
can
go to
be.
Mexico City though. I'm gonna tell you why you can't go to Mexico City. Because it's somebody out there that's gonna think they John Gotti and the
Chapo.
cartel is gonna kidnap him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
it's going to happen. And it's crazy because I was saying the same thing what happened with betting in the NBA, that players were going to start betting, get caught up, and after a while it's going to be like, hey, we got to look at the business model, of the league. Does it make sense for us to partner with, daily fantasy sports? You cannot go to
Yeah.
Mexico City, and it's not to say that it's not a safe place. There aren't amazing people. I just know when you put millionaires from America in a foreign place, that
Like Mexico.
American, yeah, that American exceptionalism is gonna come out, it's gonna pour out, and you're gonna say and
Hmm.
do something to the wrong person, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be MIA. Your face is gonna be on the milk carton. So I don't know about
But yeah,
Mexico City.
I'm just excited that we're going to get more, NBA teams, couple more. NBA growing, the WNBA is growing. Basketball is just a growing thing that nobody can stop, and it's going to be cool. But I like it. Vancouver. What else you said? Honolulu will be different.
Hmm.
San
St.
Diego.
Louis,
Yeah,
but I
St.
kind of
Louis.
I mean, there aren't any major cities in the South. Like in the South, I'm talking like Arkansas, Alabama, like Birmingham, but nobody will want to
Mhm.
play in Birmingham. But I do think,
Yeah,
the South actually needs a pro team, because the only thing that you have is, Miami, Tampa Bay, you got Atlanta, you have New Orleans. But outside of that, like you don't really have anything in Kentucky. And that's
Memphis.
crazy because you know what I'm saying? Well, okay, yeah. That's
Yeah,
Tennessee.
no, I know. But
Yeah.
but the betting favorites, other than of course Las Vegas and Seattle, Mexico City 10-1, Kansas City 12-1, Vancouver 14-1, and San Diego 16-1. With long shots, Montreal 66-1, Austin 33-1. So the
What's
NBA is
Honolulu?
growing.
What's Honolulu's
I
odds?
don't see their odds isn't here.
That's
But
sleeper pick. Sleeper
I'm
pick.
pretty sure
Sleeper
the
pick.
players probably wouldn't mind living in Honolulu. But that's a place that people like to visit more than ever want to live. But it's great to see the game growing, great to see the NBA growing. Let's see what's going to happen. But we got to talk about this subject. Angel Reese, she has been playing out of her mind, playing some great basketball. Yes, the Chicago Sky isn't winning a lot, but she has continued to develop, continue to grow. I said it on X a couple nights ago. The
What you say?
Sparks made a mistake not taking Angel Reese number 2 overall. I love Cameron Brink.
Man, it's
She ain't been playing. They should have took Angel Reese. She is proven to be a scorer, a playmaker, and a rebounding savant. Angel Reese is
playmaker.
going off.
Playmaker. Did you just say playmaker?
Yeah, she's been dishing that rock as of late. Not like this whole season, she's only averaging about two,
You
three
telling
assists
me
per
you telling
game.
me she dishing that rock like the Clips?
Who she supposed to pass it to? Yeah, like the Clips. Who she supposed to pass it to? But she's playing some crazy basketball, and that's why she's going to be one of the cover athletes for the NBA 2K alongside SGA, Shea Gilgeous Alexander, and Carmelo Anthony, the legend there. But that's not what we're talking about, Elam. We're talking about a lot of people's least favorite former quarterback of the NFL, Robert Griffin the third.
The
Ben, can
cornball
we
brother.
pull up that X um that tweets I will say by Robert Griffin the third where he talked about the situation because he had me fooled. I saw the picture because someone posted a picture of a ape
Monkey.
as a monkey as Angel Reese dribbling the basketball and saying this should be the cover. And I see that and I see RG3 say, hey, this isn't wrong. This is wrong. We shouldn't have racism inside of sports, but I didn't continue reading. And as I continued to read more, I was like, what is wrong with this guy, RG3? He is out of his marbles. He is infatuated with this Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese beef. What's your thoughts on this whole thing, Elam, as our guy,
Man,
producer Ben, pulls it up?
I got to give a shout out to a friend of the program, Rob Parker. He got excoriated when he said he didn't know whether or not RG3 was a brother or or a cornball brother. History and time has shown that Robert Griffin III is a corn ball. The mere fact that he fixed his fingers to type that he did an investigation and that he knows that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark with nothing substantiated. It's not that the two of them are super tight and he hit her up, was like, oh, do you really hate Caitlyn? She's like, oh yeah, I hate Caitlyn Clark. Like, no, this is all conjecture. This is all just a talking head talking. That's the problem with the media, man. Like, for me as a media member, right? I try to stand on every single word. Anything that I tweet, I'm responsible for. Especially if you see me put something, if I put lamb chop on it, that's my thought. That's what I believe. That's my perspective. So to know that it's cats like RG3 out there that are espousing, you know what I'm saying, to know stuff that they don't know, it's the reason why just and I got to
But
take it past sports, man.
he's
I got to
not
take it past
media.
sports.
Elam,
He
he's a
is.
former
He's on freaking.
athlete. I know, but he's a former athlete who clearly doesn't have the training. So because he's RG3, people they get him on TV, and then he has this power. He gets these followers and things like that, and he thinks he can tweet whatever. Where do your research. If you're going to be portraying a media member and that you're pro at it, the same way you have to put in your work as an athlete on the field, do
But
it
it's bigger
with
than
your
that.
job.
It's
Okay.
bigger than that. RG3 is he's a microcosm of why people do not trust the media, right? Because they can
Hmm.
say anything. And oftentimes they do. They say stuff that's unsubstantiated, things that are unfounded, things that are uninvestigated. Like, bro, you can't say stuff like this and just opine. You can't, like, your opinion doesn't make that a fact. And that's the issue that I have in this, is that RG3 is a microcosm of why people do not trust the media. Sports is supposed to be, our escape. It's supposed to be, but bro, you still gotta do your due diligence as a
Hey, and
journalist.
and this is what kind of grinds my gears also because he puts in there people in Angels inner circle called me and told me I was right, and Angel Reese has grown to hate Caitlin Clark.
Who is calling RG3?
Yeah, who we need to know those people because we're taking it as if you're just pulling this out of the air. And then, second of all, how do you turn this picture of Angel Reese as a monkey until a Angel Reese Caitlin Clark debate. That is not what we're discussing. We're discussing this picture of an individual that's African American who I retweeted this not knowing the full scope. I just saw the beginning and was like, okay, he's finally standing for something by that first part saying,
You really
she
thought
should never
RG3
be.
was gonna stand for something? You really
I
thought
just
that?
saw that and I was just like, it's crazy that in 2025, African Americans who have done, are blacks, have done so much for this country and still get this type of hate to be depicted as monkeys is insane. You know what I'm saying? To see that, but for him to take that, which should have been the only discussion, to bring up Caitlin Clark, and I know, sorry about that, producer Ben. I have
Yes,
to read
I
the
agree.
whole tweet.
See, Ben,
Um,
like every time I'm like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You say something and you do something,
but
redeem yourself. You are part of the problem, Mykell.
no, I
Read it
just
in
didn't.
its
But
entirety
then
before you retweet it.
I had to double tweet because I was like, "Hey, after further reading, come on, man! Like, why does this have to be Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? That's not the discussion, And why does it have to be hate? Why does it have to be the black girl hates the white girl because of some? She is a media darling. Like, nobody wants to discuss that. We want to talk why people feel that you can still depict a black person as a monkey, and that's where RG3 continues to not understand his place. And Elam, when we talk about the culture, it is many things when it comes to black culture, African American culture, however you want to say it. And it's certain things that you see from people where you like, they have no idea of what's going on in this. And RG3 is one of those figures to where, yes, just because they skin folk don't mean they kin
You
folk.
can't
He
vote.
fits that to a nail because he just doesn't understand
He
none
doesn't
of
get it.
this.
He
Yeah, he
doesn't
doesn't
get
get
it.
it, bro. Yeah.
And
So
and and if you're watching this and you know how to dox and you're able to teach me, listen, I protect my sources at all costs, but I gotta really get good at doxing people because I want to be able to say, hey, this person tweeted this out, and I won't drop, where you live and all that type of stuff, but there needs to be accountability. I'm all about holding people accountable. You say something, stand on it, right? Don't hide behind an anonymous, Instagram page or an anonymous
yeah.
Twitter page. Like, say it with your chest. And so that's one of the issues that I have. Listen, I told you I'm a free speech absolutist. So the mere fact that somebody compared me or compared Angel Reese to a monkey, I know I'm getting compared to a monkey and people are saying all type of things about me. Don't bother me, right? Like that doesn't bother me. That's the America that we live in. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, you calling me a monkey or whatever. You call me an N-word, oh, okay, cool. Like you spit on me, you put your hands on me, I'm opening up a can of whoop ass. And so outside of that, like there's nothing that you can say or do that's gonna get me out of character. Spit on me, put your hands on me, then I'm about to unleash hell on you.
Yeah, hey, RG3, get it together. We got love for Angel Reese, what she's doing. That black young lady is playing some good basketball. She's enhancing her brand, and whether you like her or not, we don't need none of that racial stuff. We don't need to always compare what she's doing and Caitlin Clark. We just need to, respect her and let
Like
these young
Caitlyn ain't
ladies
even
hoop.
balling. Caitlyn
Yeah,
ain't
I
even
know Caitlin ain't
balling.
even playing crazy basketball, so shame on you, RG3, man. Before you talk about these things, do more research. And if you're going to say, I talked to her team, they told me this, let us know who from the team told you
Uh,
this because we want to
I'm
clarify.
not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you give up the sources. I'm a journalist, so I gotta protect my sources. But Michael, I'm pointing my finger at you too. Make sure you read tweets before you retweet
I
them,
know.
man.
My fault. Because shout my guy RP, he sent it over to me and I was like, what's going on? And I saw that I was like, oh, he's actually a good guy this time. RG3, okay. And then I further read and said, no, he's still a villain. And that's what happened with it. But Elam, let's switch gears a little bit. We saying it's a white boy summer. Um, we got some things going on in hip hop, and we're gonna talk to that. First, I just want to give quick shout outs. Shout outs to Clips for their new album. It's dope. If you're a hip hop
Let
fan,
God
Lord,
sort them out.
let God sort them out. Go and check it out. Malice does his thing. Pusha T does the thing, it's something that you need to tap into. We know he got beef going on with Travis Scott. Him and his crew, they dropped Jack Boys 2. He dissed Pusha T in the opener. Pusha T dissed him on the New Clips album. Travis Scott got him back, but it's hip hop. We love it. But forget all of that. We got to take you to the UK where your guy Jersey was there doing his thing 3 nights. And I'm gonna be honest, he killed it. He was able to give you the R&B night, he was giving you the rap night, and then he finished it off with like the Afro beat type night. But everybody has been discussing what he said on that second night, right? He went on stage with his guys and he was feeling his vibe. And I know he feels some type of way about America right now, especially American rap, because a certain guy from Compton uh, pushed his wig
Ended
back,
him.
and yeah, and he
Doing
didn't he
his
didn't
muffin
like
cap
that.
back blue.
But he came out at this concert and he said that UK rappers are the best lyricists in the world. And last time I checked, the United States is still in the world. With you, my guy don't walked away. Like he doesn't know what to say. He just left the screen because that's how asinine this whole thing is. And we know Drake Lee, he has his heart on his sleeve, and clearly he's heartbroken. The fact that all of America was celebrating, not even celebrating, partying to his demise, and it seems like he's holding on to that grudge. Or it could have just been concert talk. You're in a city, you guys are the best cities in the world. In the next show, you guys are the best city in the world. But that what he said I feel was disrespectful to the hip hop that he grew in with
It's
legends.
disrespectful to the history of hip hop. Mykell,
Yeah.
can you name 5 rappers from the UK?
Yeah. Like I know Skepta because he did some music with Drake. Um Central C will be the other one, and that's it. Like I can't even really
Stormzy,
tell you.
Stormzy,
Stormzy, yeah, Stormzy as well.
and MF
Um,
Doom. Oh, 21 Savage. 21 Savage.
but he claims that
Doom,
MF Doom is from London?
yeah.
Damn,
Doom
I
was from.
never knew that. Wow,
See,
breaking
man.
news.
Hey, history
Man,
lesson here on the Misfits. Elam is
yeah,
always schooling this guy right here. But yeah, outside
I
of
didn't
those
know that.
5, bro, outside of those 5, I can't think of anybody. And it's Stormzy, Central C, and Skepta. I only learned in 2023. Shout out to the homie Beans, you know what I'm saying? Who will put me on the UK music. But what? This is
Hey,
this
shout
is
out.
this is why it's so hard for me to respect Drake, bro. He is the LeBron James of hip hop, bro. You are a
Facts.
runner up, and when you don't
Hmm.
get your way, you start throwing temper tantrums. You start, acting like a little petulant child. Like, bro, you cannot. Like, I understand you're in the UK, and maybe you trying to just put on for the
Yeah,
crowd. Maybe you trying to troll, whatever. But to say the best lyricist, I can't.
it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. But now all he's going to do is have Kendrick show up to the show because he's going to be in the UK in 2 weeks, and then he's going to change the lyrics up. He say, "You called Skepta when you couldn't see the pub. Stormzy helped you get your lingo up." So Kendrick going to be ready for it. But yeah, no, I just think that Drake could. This has to be concert talk. There's no way he believed this. But Skepta kind of jumped out. I guess this is a thing over there in London that they're saying that because people are like, you see the debates all online. Skepta jumped out with a diss called Friendly Fire towards Jordan Lucas. And now Jordan Lucas finally responded today, like, I'm going to get at that. So we might get
Bro,
a
what
war.
what
The
listen,
American Revolution, baby.
listen, bro. UK don't want it again with us, dude. Like, what are they rapping about outside of beans and toast, bro? You know what I'm
And
saying?
I might have
Being
to jump in
roadman in
that
them.
battle. I might have to
Michael,
jump in that battle.
Michael, listen, you and I both know you've been saying I've been knowing you for about a good 4 or 5 years, bro. You've been talking about this mixtape that is never coming out, bro. You're not hopping in this battle. What
Because old
like
boy that got the Wu Tang tape got it.
He don't have it no more.
See, I don't know where he got.
See,
He got my
exactly.
tape.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, man, like the UK, what do they talk about, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't talk about guns because you can't. You gonna talk about stabbing people? I'll knife you up. Like
They make
Cheerio,
drill. Like they make drill. Like
and
Central
drill is
C, I like.
terrible. Drill is
No, yeah,
terrible.
I'm
I
with
hate
you.
drill.
I'm with
I
you.
hate it.
Yeah. I like Central C when he's featured on records. I never actually went to listen to a project. That accent for me is just it's not
It
it for
sounds
me.
like yeah,
Um
it sounds like dudes rapping, you know what I'm saying, in like top hats and tuxedos with monocles, man. Like
spaceship yeah, yo,
anytime I hear a British accent, I picture a guy with a monocle, like
hey,
the peanut dude. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Like
all Shakespeare raps. It's just all Shakespeare raps. It's Shakespeare to a drill beat, and these guys are not better than any of the American rappers. I think the lamest of our rappers are better than their best rappers. But it's cool to get this little debate going. Drake, he's a fire starter. He's going to do things like that. But I just got to give Drizzy love because for the white boy summer. He is like one of the leads of it, and his wireless performance. He did his thing, and he got it's. Hey, what Kanye say on the song? It gets the people going, and
what
that's
does it
exactly
mean?
what he.
No one knows what it means.
Yeah, and we don't know what he mean by that because we know he's lying about that debate. But it's a fun thing to talk about, just like it's a fun time whenever you can join Eric and myself here for the Misfits. We appreciate everyone who has tapped in, gave us a look, who has commented. Shout out! I saw Big Baby who tapped in, the Super Laker fan. Shout out to my guy. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Elam, you got anything else for the people before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man, we are the Misfits where we encourage you not to fit in, but find a way to stand out, not just in this in the world of sports, but in life. Do what you are passionate about. Chase your passion, chase your dreams, man. You only got so much time here on this little pebble. Um, make the most of it, dude. But check out Mykell the PG. You can find him. MLB Bros, the Sporting Tribune, Culver City Observer, at your mama house. Um, yeah, and I'm your guy E Lamb. You can also find me Culver City Observer, Sporting Tribune, FI 360 News. You can find him there too. Um,
Don't forget the
yeah,
shows, Lamb Chop,
Oh,
the
oh,
Michael Matthew
then
show.
then listen, we're expanding. I keep trying to tell y'all,
Yeah.
you guys are on the ground floor. This is like discovering Google and Bitcoin before it actually becomes a thing. And listen, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You guys are in for some prime real estate right about now. All right. And I'm not talking about like I got beachfront property in Watts. I'm talking about like prime property in Malibu, like Zuma Beach.
Mm,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like
Like
that.
this is like, ooh, all right, that yo no sé cuá. All right. But hey, stay tuned. You tapped in with us. We appreciate you. I want you all to have a great week. You got Mykell show, the Mykell Matthew show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yep,
Lamb
yep.
Chop will be back this week. I was on a hiatus, so that's gonna be the word on Tuesday is hiatus. But it'll be back on Tuesday. We got the Reynolds report with Jude Reynolds Ocanius. Check that
Mm-hmm.
out. And we got some hate watchers, not Weight Watchers. I know everybody been like, "Oh, Elam, you're fat." Trust me, bro. The weight's coming off. I'm down 7 pounds, down 7 pounds. But we got the hate watchers right here on this
Oh,
channel.
we love it.
Uh,
We love them all. We love them all. What Easy
hey,
say? Hey, at least they bought the house.
Hey, hey, but go on and follow Mykell at Mykell the PG on all social platforms. You can follow me, Elam Squared. I'm trying to work on getting that back on Instagram, but Elam Squared um on Twitter as well as Instagram. But yeah, that's it. Mykell.
Hey, Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know it's more heat to come. Be back with us next Sunday with the greatest duo in sports, in entertainment, in the world. You don't want to miss it. The Misfits Live. Producer, Ben, get us out of here, man. Peace.